To be a victim or a victor? That's the real question. Welcome to day 15 of 21 Days to Better Loan Processing. Today's topic is taking a pause for peak performance. In our work to improve the operations of thousands of mortgage professionals over the years, we discovered that it's often the loan processor on the team that is the most stressed out and unhappy. Loan processors know that they are the driving force behind a production engine that's moving at tremendous speed. They also know that what they do impacts multiple departments and many lives. With this huge responsibility on their shoulders, they press on day after day. They often do so without appreciation or recognition for the essential contribution that they make to the company's bottom line. Maybe you know someone living this experience. Maybe, just maybe, it's you. Hi, I'm Stephanie Graham, the Peak Performance Coach at CompleteMortgageProcessing.com. I've worked in the financial service industry for more than 3 decades on both the retail and wholesale side. I've made my contribution to the industry by serving in a number of capacities, including branch manager, district manager, loan officer, senior loan processor, underwriter, contract processor, educator, and more. As co-founder of Complete Mortgage Processing, I took the lead in developing the industry's first comprehensive training for in-house and contract loan processors. Since that time, our training workbook, Loan Processor in a Box, has helped more than 3,000 industry professionals. Our comprehensive training program, Loan Processing Solutions, that was originally developed for College of Southern Nevada and taught there, is now available online in an expanded format. If you or someone you know is facing frustration and overwhelm with loan processing, the tips that follow just may help. And if you actually need to develop or improve your loan processing skills before I'm done, I promise to share a way for you to do that. Let's get back to our topic, taking a pause so you can perform at peak levels. Most loan processors have more love for the industry than disdain. They know that the industry has its ups and downs, so they place their greatest value on their ability to help others. In this lesson, I will provide 3 quick tips on how you can be efficient, productive, and happy in the mortgage business. Follow these steps, and you just may see a light at the end of the tunnel. Number 1, take stock of your situation. It's time to get clear. You have to know where you are now to map out a new destination. Facing the real truths about where you are in your career will save you the trouble of putting a Band-Aid on a situation that really needs to be deconstructed or rebuilt. It's important to identify the true source of your stress and acknowledge how much you may have contributed to things being the way they are right now. Take the time to identify your strengths, your allies, and what's working well. As you do so, keep in mind that your goal is not to reinvent the wheel or play the blame game. You're taking full responsibility for where your life is right now. You simply want to eliminate your frustrations and move in the direction of your dreams. A few key questions to ask yourself at this stage are: how do I feel right now? What are my biggest time wasters? Where am I making mistakes, dealing with inaccurate information, or struggling? What would I do differently now that I've learned some things? And how can I honor both my commitment to this job and my intent to be happy? After a bit of reflection, it's time to come up with a plan that's aligned with the vision you have for living a better life. Number 2, develop a plan that boosts your career. Remember, we're not applying Band-Aids. If Loan Officer Derek is an arrogant knucklehead or a pain in the butt, don't pretend that he isn't. Can his loans be assigned to another processor? Can he be required to get more training? Is there a weekly pipeline meeting that should be in order? Is there something you need to learn to avoid getting a mountain of underwriting conditions, unhappy borrowers, or angry loan officers coming your way? Here are a few tips for developing a plan that leads to peak performance. The first tip is to focus on your purpose. You have to know why you're in the game in the first place. What goals are you achieving by doing this work? Are you paying for college? Are you saving for a car? Are you able to care for a loved one? Or is this an easy path to a better job? Whatever it is, it should be in alignment with your short and long range goals. Let your why be your guiding star. The next point is your productivity. You have to plan to be productive. It just doesn't happen, especially in the mortgage business. Loan processors who fail to set the intent to be productive often find themselves in constant struggle to regain control of their workflow. There are many tools available to help you end procrastination and stay on track. Find a resource online, read a book, or take a class. Find something that works for you, and then use it consistently. An additional point for developing a plan to boost your career is a focus on performance. Once you've figured out your why and your how, it's time to put your best foot forward. And the best recommendation I can make for that is to tell you to implement. As you take small steps, you'll find that you're becoming faster and more efficient in your work. And number 3, for taking a pause for peak performance. If you really want to be happy, dedicate some of your time to focusing on your own health and wellness. Your conditions at work are often a reflection of what's happening inside your body and inside your mind. Taking some time to exercise and eat better can make a huge difference in your level of clarity and energy during the workday. I still remember being so confused about what I was experiencing in my body every day between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. I remember being so sleepy and exhausted that I could barely function. I became grumpy, irritable, and caught myself making mistakes. It wasn't until I had a close call during a 22-hour drive from a family reunion that I was determined to get to the bottom of it. The answer was quite simple. It was the food I was eating. Since I've never been overweight, my health was always an afterthought. I was surprised to learn that the lack of exercise combined with a heavy consumption of processed foods was what caused my brain fog and exhaustion. I'm happy to say that today I'm in control of both my energy level and my clarity. There's so much more to share about showing up in the world as your best and brightest self. Be sure to join us for day 16 of 21 Days to Better Loan Processing. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it, share it with your team members, and subscribe to our YouTube channel or Facebook so you can get more notifications of the videos as they come out in the future. Plus, quite a few complimentary training tools. I promise to share with you how you can get more help. Visit our website at CompleteMortgageProcessing.com and take a look at our current loan processing class. It just may be a great next step for where you are on your journey. Thanks for watching, listening, and reading our mortgage training tips. Until next time.